Act 2 of The Taming of the Shrew by William Shakespeare. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Act 2. Scene 1. Padua. A room in Baptista's house. Enter Caterina and Bianca.
Good sister, wrong me not, nor wrong yourself to make a bondmaid and a slave of me. That I disdain, but for these other gods unbind my hands, I'll pull them off myself. Yea, all my raiment, to my petticoat, or what you will command me, will I do, so well I know my duty to my elders.
Of all thy suitors here, I charge thee tell whom thou lov'st best. See thou dissemble not.
Believe me, sister, of all the men alive, I never yet beheld that special face, which I could fancy more than any other.
Minion, thou liest. Is it not Hortensio?
If you affect him, sister, here I swear, I'll plead for you myself, but you shall have him.
Oh, then belike you fancy riches more. You will have Gremio to keep you fair.
Is it for him you do envy me so? Nay, then you jest, and now I well perceive you have but jested with me all this while. I prithee, sister Kate, untie my hands.
If that be jest, then in the rest was so.
Strikes her. Enter Baptista.
Why, how now, dame, whence grows this insolence? Bianca, stand aside. Poor girl, she weeps. Go ply thy needle, meddle not with her. For shame, thou hilding of a devilish spirit! Why dost thou wrong her that it ne'er wrong thee? When did she cross thee with a bitter word?
Her silence flouts me, and I'll be revenged.
Flies after Bianca.
What? In my sight? Bianca, get thee in.
Exit Bianca.
What, will you not suffer me? Nay, now I see she is your treasure. She must have a husband, and I must dance barefoot on her wedding day, and for all your love to her lead apes in hell. Talk not to me. I will go sit and weep till I can find occasion of revenge.
Exit.
Was ever gentleman thus grieved as I? But who comes here?
Enter Gremio, with Lucentio in the habit of a mean man, Petruchio, with Hortensio as a musician, and Tranio, with Biondello bearing a lute and books.
Good morrow, neighbor Baptista.
Good morrow, neighbor Gremio. God save you, gentlemen.
And you, good sir, pray have you not a daughter, called Caterina, fair and virtuous?
I have a daughter, sir, called Caterina.
You are too blunt. Go to it orderly.
You wrong me, Signor Gremio. Give me leave. I am a gentleman of Verona, sir, that, hearing of her beauty and her wit, her affability and bashful modesty, her wondrous qualities and mild behaviour, am bold to show myself a forward guest within your house, to make mine eyes the witness of that report which I so oft have heard. And for an entrance to my entertainment, I do present you with a man of mine.
Presenting Hortensio.
Cunning in music and the mathematics, to instruct her fully in those sciences, whereof I know she is not ignorant. Accept of him, or else you do me wrong. His name is Licio, born in Mantua.
You're welcome, sir, and he for your good sake. But for my daughter Caterina, this I know she is not for your turn. The more my grief.
I see you do not mean to part with her, or else you like not of my company.
Mistake me not, I speak but as I find. Whence are you, sir? What may I call your name?
Petruchio is my name, Antonio's son, a man well known throughout all Italy.
I know him well. You are welcome for his sake.
Saving your tale, Petruchio, I pray, let us that are poor petitioners speak too. Beccari, you are marvellous forward.
Oh, pardon me, Signor Gremio, I would fain be doing.
I do not doubt it, sir, but you will curse your wooing. Neighbor, this is a gift very grateful, I am sure of it. To express the like kindness myself, that have been more kindly beholding to you than any, freely give unto you this young scholar that has long been studying at Rheims, as cunning in Greek, Latin, and other languages as the other in music and mathematics. His name is Cambio. Pray accept his service.
Presenting Lucentio.
1,000 thanks, Signor Gremio. Welcome, good Cambio.
To Tranio.
But, gentle sir, methinks you walk like a stranger. May I be so bold to know the cause of your coming?
Pardon me, sir, the boldness is mine own, that being a stranger in this city here, do make myself a suitor to your daughter, unto Bianca, fair and virtuous. Nor is your firm resolve unknown to me, in the preferment of the eldest sister. This liberty is all that I request, that, upon knowledge of my parentage, I may have welcome mongst the rest that woo, and free access and favour as the rest. And, toward the education of your daughters, I here bestow a simple instrument, and this small packet of Greek and Latin books. If you accept them, then their worth is great.
Lucentio is your name, of whence, I pray?
Of Pisa, sir, son to Vincentio.
A mighty man of Pisa. By report I know him well. You are very welcome, sir.
To Hortensio.
Take you the lute.
To Lucentio.
And you the set of books. You shall go see your pupils presently. Holla, within.
Enter a servant.
Sirrah, lead these gentlemen to my two daughters, and tell them both these are their tutors. Bid them use them well.
Exit servant, with Hortensio, Lucentio, and Biondello.
We will go walk a little in the orchard, and then to dinner. You are passing welcome, and so I pray you all to think yourselves.
Signor Baptista, my business asketh haste, and every day I cannot come to woo. You knew my father well, and in him me, left solely heir to all his lands and goods, which I have bettered rather than decreased. Then tell me, if I get your daughter's love, what dowry shall I have with her to wife?
After my death, the 1/2 of my lands, and in possession 20,000 crowns.
And for that dowry I'll assure her of her widowhood, be it that she survive me, and all my lands and leases whatsoever. Let specialties be therefore drawn between us, that covenants may be kept on either hand.
Ay, when the special thing is well obtained, that is, her love. For that is all in all.
Why, that is nothing. For I tell you, father, I am as peremptory as she is proud-minded. And where two raging fires meet together, they do consume the thing that feeds their fury. Though little fire grows great with little wind, yet extreme gusts will blow out fire and all. So I to her, and so she yields to me. For I am rough, and woo not like a babe.
Well mayst thou woo, and happy be thy speed. But be thou armed for some unhappy words.
Ay, to the proof, as mountains are for winds, that shake not though they blow perpetually.
Re-enter Hortensio, with his head broke.
How now, my friend, why dost thou look so pale?
For fear, I promise you, if I look pale.
What, will my daughter prove a good musician?
I think she'll sooner prove a soldier. Iron may hold with her, but never lutes.
Why, then thou canst not break her to the lute?
Why, no, for she hath broke the lute to me. I did but tell her she mistook her frets, and bowed her hand to teach her fingering, when, with the most impatient devilish spirit, "Frets you call these?" quoth she, "I'll fume with them." And with that word she struck me on the head, and through the instrument my pate made way, and there I stood amazed for a while, as on a pillory, looking through the lute, while she did call me rascal fiddler and twangling jack, with 20 such vile terms, as she has studied to misuse me so.
Now, by the world, it is a lusty wench. I love her 10 times more than e'er I did. Oh, how I long to have some chat with her.
Baptista, to Hortensio.
Well, go with me, and be not so discomfited. Proceed and practise with my younger daughter. She's apt to learn, and thankful for good turns. Signor Petruccio, will you go with us, or shall I send my daughter Kate to you?
I pray you do. I will attend her here.
Exeunt Baptista, Gremio, Tranio, and Hortensio.
And woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she rail. Why, then I'll tell her plain she sings as sweetly as a nightingale. Say that she frown. I'll say she looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with dew. Say she be mute, and will not speak a word. Then I'll commend her volubility, and say she uttereth piercing eloquence. If she do bid me pack, I'll give her thanks, as though she bid me stay by her a week. If she deny to wed, I'll crave the day, when I shall ask the banns, and when be married. But here she comes. And now, Petruchio, speak.